Hey.
I really like working with you, and I've done quite a few projects over the last couple of years, I think. What was the first project we started working on together?
The one with the dance group.
Yeah.
And with Lijne and Robana.
Yeah, yeah. So we made a piece called Sailor Hats, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So that was kind of like the beginning of everything, that we put this cycle together, and then you performed it everywhere, and I was so amazed. I mean, it was with you and with Jolancia, who's also in the band, and then with another player, Marika Scott, with oboe, and like you guys memorized the whole thing, and this is like the biggest honor for a composer that can happen ever, that the performers memorize their music. But anyway, yeah, so I knew that I wanted to keep working with you guys. So I don't know, do you have a little story about some of the things we've been talking about over the years, and like the sort of like quite a lot of my pieces, like in Sailor Hats, but also in all the other pieces as well, there's sort of a theme of nature and creatures and birds that come through. And
yeah, exactly. In the music, there, on the one hand, it's very rhythmical, and there are many different rhythmical layers, but it's also very fluent because, for example, someone changes the note in the middle of a rhythm and the other one later, and that's why it's never like direct like this, but like always in movement.
Right.
Yeah, and I like a lot the nature you hear in the music, especially a lot of birds.
Yeah, yeah.
In the dam you hear the pigeons that in the beginning.
Oh,
like
okay.
Like the.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, kind of cute. Like, yeah, funnily enough, yesterday I was just hanging out on Dam Square in Amsterdam, and I noticed something which I'd never noticed before, which was like the pigeons there. I mean, I knew there were pigeons there, but they're so incredible because they kind of like I think it might be like pigeon gym or something, because they all sit up on the roof of De Bijenkorf or something. I think it's on the roof of De Bijenkorf.
Oh, it's like a meeting.
Like. Yeah, they all, but then they all jump off and fly in a circle, and then go back to the roof again, and then they do it again, and they do it over and over. Yeah, and it was really like a sport event or something. But yeah, I guess in the dam it's a bit like that too. Like you have this sort of circular movement where you sort of jump in, and then you're sort of flying. Like not everyone's together.
Yeah.
But following the same path.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit. Lidy, I've got a question for you, and it's a bit of a because we're all like, I'm a cello player too, and like so it's a bit of a geek cello question. But I know that you have an amazing cello. Do you want to tell me a little story about your amazing cello? You don't have to.
It used to be the cello of Anna Bielsma, and so because then one day he called me and he said, could you come by and I have something to try for you, and then he got the cello. It was very dusty because many years you didn't play on it, and then I tried it, but it was very somehow in the sound you could hear a bit the calmness of his character also. So you heard like a kind of space in the sound.
Wow.
And that was very special.
Yeah. I remember that because you were trying the cello for the first time, I think, when we were working together.
Yeah.
With Sailor Hats.
Yeah, exactly. And we were, because it was in a dance show, so I was afraid to make slidings, so I was afraid to break it. So I didn't bring it to the show yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
What a story, though. That's really sort of, in a way, a dream come true for cellists. But it's so well deserved.
Thanks.
Is there anything in the music that you find like really difficult?
Yeah, in fact, There was one thing that I thought, hey, that's not possible. And then I asked you, like, are you sure it's like that? And you said, yeah.
Which bit?
That's like that. Yeah, that the right hand does 3 and the left hand 4.
Yeah, right,
and
right.
Then it's like,
right,
like that.
that.
and usually only pianists do that.
Yeah. And percussionists. I like the idea that the cello is can be a percussion instrument.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah, I really like thinking about the cello as in regards to rhythm, because I mean you usually think of cello as beautiful big melodies, right? But then it's got this real sort of raw energy, rhythmic energy as well.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like a pauke, even like tuk 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 tuk.
Yeah. Thanks, Lidy. It's a real pleasure to work.
Thanks.